Welcome into WCSN's coverage of the ASU men's basketball team. I'm Jayson Chesler. Joining me is Evan Webeck. And the men's basketball season might be over for the Sun Devils, but we've had some exciting highs and lows this season. Right, Evan?
It was a real emotional ride for a lot of the fans. Like you said, there were a lot of highs and lows. One play, personally, that stuck out to me was Carrick Felix's block. That last play of the UCLA blowout back on January 26th. 78-60 win. It was a huge win for the Sun Devils, and Carrick Felix really just put a stamp on the win by blocking the shot at the end of the game. It was a humongous block too. It wasn't any joke of a block, that's for sure.
And another game that I really thought was just a great high point for this team was the Pac-12 conference opener against Utah. They won 55-54 in overtime. They were 12-2, 1-0 in Pac-12 play. Everything looked great. The team actually shot under 40% from the field in that one. Still were able to pull out the win. They had 14 from Baczynski, even though Carson struggled. Everything just looked so well. But, things didn't work out all the time for this ASU team this year.
Yeah, the big turning point for the season, or at least one of them in my perspective, was Jonathan Gilling's stalling at the end of the Oregon game. There was about 5 seconds left on the clock. Lots of time to get the ball up the court. They ended up losing 68-65, and they didn't really have a great chance at tying the game. It ended up in Carrick Felix heaving a wild three. It could have resulted in a lot better shot had Jonathan Gilling pushed the ball up the court and made a better pass.
And another one that really got to me was that 62-59 loss against Stanford. That's kind of where the wheels started to come off. It led into losses against USC, UCLA, and Arizona going into the Pac-12 tournament. They shot an abysmal percentage, under 35%, and that's where you really got the idea that things weren't so locked up for the NCAA tournament. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to click that basketball tab on cronkitesports.com to stay updated.